All right, all right, all right.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong and do my best to represent Harlem.
The Toronto skyline gleaming in the dark night sky. The Air Canada Centre is filled to capacity. Welcome everyone to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get of the first official NBA appearance from Lawrence.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
And here we see the debut of, and mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Lawrence.
Get a stop on this one.
You know, it maybe not the prettiest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
Indiana didn't have a great record on the road last season. Only went Clark 15-26 on the year, and it cost them down the stretch.
It really did, Kevin. I mean, the Pacers had a bumpy year with all of the injuries, particularly with George being out for most of the year. And his absence was most noted in those tough road games, I think.
Yambo dishes to Powell. To the middle, second chance shot, and the rejection by Mahimi. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the shot is good from Stuckey. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And for the Pacers, perhaps the biggest loss of the season for them was on the road. Couldn't get it done in Memphis on the final day of the season to try and get into the postseason. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Carroll passes to Ross. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, here's a little factoid about the Pacers on the road last season, guys. They were much better shooting free throws on the road. The difference between their road and home free throw percentage was the largest positive mark in the league. That's kind of strange.
And Miles kicks to Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Here is Ross. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They get it back. Biyombo. That's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Lawrence from beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 7 points.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the...
Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective. Biombo, he's checked in for Patterson. Mycareer comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Powell in for Corey Joseph. On the court for Indiana, Lawrence in at point guard. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. Now, Freak. He has 7. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 10.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Valanciunas with a screen on Stuckey. Powell dishes to Valanciunas. And again, Toronto no luck. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, he knew it was just a matter of time with him.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Free throw good, Freak.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%. And that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
And Toronto making a change here. Ross is checked in. There's the screen. Lowry drives in. Pass to Powell from downtown. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post game. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
For Indiana, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
Shot from 12. And Lowry gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Miles the pass to Mahinmi. And there's the 3-second violation.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
Pacers trail by 14. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Pulls it up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call them buckets because that's a lethal formula.
And Miles drops them both. Toronto leading by 12. Outside Lowry. Pass to Carroll. Left side Lowry. From about 19 feet. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Lawrence. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. For Indiana, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak. 6 seconds left here in the second. Lowry. And that does it for the first half of play.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. Better work on the glass. That's the first thing I want to see. There's no reason we should be getting out-rebounded right now. Another thing, let's not send them to the free throw line nearly as often in the second half as we did in the first. I know we're down, but I don't want that to dictate the speed we run our offense at. Good shots are the priority, not quick shots. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Substitution on the court.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jamari Carroll is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
This guy's efficient. He don't believe in taking bad shots. He's all about the high-quality shots. It makes him a powerful presence in the low post, and he can impact the game on the defense end, too. He takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
He was relentless in the way he attacked tonight offensively. I love the way he constantly forced the hand of whoever was guarding him. The defender had to choose between, letting them blow by him or then fouling him once he did blow by them. And those free throws turned into a lot of points.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting